Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be discussing about India's semiconductor policy. After the onset of COVID in 2019 and 2020, various companies have tried to come out of China in search of other green pastures to set up their manufacturing plants, especially for semiconductor devices. China and Taiwan relations have become so worse off during the recent past that many countries fear that a semiconductor shortage will lead the world into an electronic standoff. Due to these reasons, various countries and various businesses have tried to come out of their reliance on China and its neighboring Taiwan. This is where India's role as an emerging giant comes into the picture for helping these semiconductor requirement companies to have a new hope. Now, India has taken several steps to boost its semiconductor production and help different companies to come into the country. We will be discussing about this shortly. First, we will look at the Indian semiconductor market and the overall global semiconductor market. As we can see from the graph, the pie chart, it is observed that Taiwan is having a lion's share in the semiconductor manufacturing. And after that, we have South Korea, US, China, and other small countries. So India is nowhere to be seen in this map. But our semiconductor market is valued at $26.3 billion and it is expected to grow to $271.9 billion in 2032. The CAGR of semiconductor market in India is around 25.7% and the global market CAGR for semiconductors is 12.2%. Even though we are not a major part of the global semiconductor market, we still have some very good companies who are working in this sector and who are trying to develop new technologies and capabilities. Examples include HCL Technologies, Vedanta, Tata ELXI, and Dixon Technologies. You might have observed the huge increase in the stock prices of Tata ELXI in the recent years, where it has shot up to a very high value. This is because of the huge prospects that is coming in into the industry, semiconductor industry, for the companies who are already working here. Also in India, by the current semiconductor manufacturing capabilities, we can observe that only the integrated circuits is dominating the market, and that integrated circuits is giving the huge share of revenue accounting to about $3.76 billion in 2024. Now, these paper clips will show you proof that India is trying its best to come back to the front space in terms of semiconductor manufacturing, supporting semiconductor companies, and also providing policies for different semiconductor facility upgradations. So, recently, our Prime Minister has inaugurated a three plants by Tata Group in Gujarat for the production of semiconductor chips and various other products. These fab labs will enable the creation of large number of semiconductor units to come out of these factories each year. Such an initiative was possible under the present government and the vision that was envisioned by the various leaders of our country. So, the various government initiatives that India has taken up in terms of its semiconductor production is listed below. First one is the National Electronic Policy. So the National Electronic Policy focuses on the local production innovation and creating an ecosystem for the semiconductor manufacturing. It supports various initiatives where they help small and medium enterprises to come into the front row for manufacturing semiconductor goods. The next one is the most important one, which is the production linked incentive scheme. Through this scheme, the government is providing huge amount of incentives to companies who produce semiconductor goods. The government is also supporting and giving these companies various perks and benefits in terms of tax and other deductions where they will be able to come into this industry where a lot of R&D and initial capital investments are required. A lot of precision equipments are also required for the manufacturing of these products. Next one is the electronics manufacturing clusters. Electronics manufacturing clusters is similar to the special economic zones that were envisioned by the government for fostering export-oriented businesses. Electronic manufacturing clusters will help different companies that focuses on manufacturing electronic equipments or devices or products to set up their plants in specific areas which are specifically earmarked for these industries. These areas will have subsidies in terms of tax, electricity, water, and various other facilities. Skill development initiatives by the Government of India under NSDC is also enabling people and students to gain new age relevant skills in terms of manufacturing, design, and production of semiconductor devices. R&D initiatives by the government, where the government is earmarking each year a lot of money for R&D purposes, is also helping to improve the situation of our country in terms of semiconductor manufacturing. This is all that is I have to say from my side for the current situation of the semiconductor industry in our country and globally, and what are the different measures that our country has taken in terms of fostering growth in this future segment. Thank you.